In a towering glass office overlooking the city, Alexander Moore, the CEO of a multi-million-dollar tech company, stared at his gold-plated watch and sighed. He had everything society told him he should want: power, wealth, prestige. Yet, as he watched the world rush by through those floor-to-ceiling windows, he felt completely empty. Every board meeting, every negotiation, every single press photo felt hollow. He was living a life that looked absolutely perfect on Instagram, but felt utterly meaningless on the inside. Then one day, as he walked past a school bus waiting for its route, something caught his eye. He noticed the driver laughing with the children, waving at every single parent with a genuine smile. A question he had buried for years began to stir inside him. When did life stop being about joy? That night, Alexander did the unthinkable. He walked into his office, sat down, and typed out his resignation. The board was stunned. His friends were horrified. "You're throwing away a fortune," they exclaimed, one after another. But Alexander couldn't ignore that gnawing emptiness anymore. "I need to do something that matters," he told himself, his voice quiet but firm. "Something real." He enrolled in a bus driver's course, memorized every single traffic law, and prepared to trade his expensive, tailored suits for a simple reflective vest. His colleagues couldn't fathom it. Why would the billionaire tech mogul choose a path they considered so menial? To them, it made no sense. But for Alexander, it was the first decision in years that felt completely right. On his first morning as a bus driver, Alexander approached the big yellow bus, his heart pounding nervously. The engine rumbled to life as he adjusted the giant mirrors, the smell of diesel filling the air. Soon, the children began to climb aboard, their backpacks seemingly twice their size, chattering excitedly about their day. "Good morning, kids," Alexander said, his voice a little shaky but full of genuine warmth. One little girl, no older than 6, with bright pigtails, looked up at him with wide eyes and said, "You look funny in that hat, mister." Alexander let out a laugh, a real belly-deep laugh, the kind he hadn't experienced in years. In that moment, he realized something profound. These children didn't care that he had once been a billionaire CEO. They didn't care about his net worth or his stock options. They just cared that he listened, that he smiled, and that he remembered their favorite snacks. As the weeks turned into months, Alexander discovered things that all his money could never buy. He learned patience, a lot of it, especially when a bus full of energetic first graders simply refused to settle down after a field trip. He found a new kind of joy in storytelling, weaving tales about pirates and talking animals during the long, quiet rides through the countryside. But most importantly, he learned empathy. He learned how to comfort a child who had been bullied on the playground or had a bad morning at home. He learned that a kind word and a moment of attention could change a child's entire day. One rainy afternoon, as he waited at a stoplight, a young boy with glasses looked out the window and said, "Mr. Moore, you make my mornings fun." Alexander's heart swelled. Right here, in the simple, everyday routine of a bus ride, he finally felt a sense of purpose. He realized that for all his wealth and all his accolades, he had never truly made a difference like this before. Here, even the smallest acts listening, laughing, caring mattered more than any multi-million-dollar deal he had ever closed. Months later, Alexander was on his usual route when a familiar face boarded the bus. It was a former colleague staring at him in complete disbelief. "Alex, is that you? You quit to drive a bus?" Alexander just smiled, a calm and easy smile. "I quit to live," he replied, "to make a real difference." The colleague just shook their head, bewildered. "I don't get it. Why would you give up so much?" Alexander glanced in the rearview mirror at the children in the back, singing along terribly but joyfully to a song on the bus speakers. "Because this is what matters," he said softly. "These smiles, these little moments, they're priceless. And right here, this is where I'm richest." That evening, Alexander returned home, hung up his reflective vest, and looked in the mirror. He didn't see a billionaire. He didn't see a former CEO. He saw a man who had finally found meaning. He realized that real success isn't measured by bank accounts, fancy titles, or public accolades. True fulfillment comes from touching the lives of others, no matter how small or fleeting those moments may seem. In the end, Alexander understood that while wealth can buy you comfort, things like kindness, purpose, and genuine connection are truly priceless. And as he prepared the bus for the next morning's ride, he smiled, knowing he had finally found the kind of richness that lasts a lifetime. Thanks for watching. If this story touched you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that inspires. See you next time.